everyone! Hello, we're back with more FF14. We just helped out the Dryaanox protect the their ship that they were building from some pirates that were not happy about it being built. Grimthota wishes to entrust you with an important task. Men of the Blue Tattoos. Ooh. Mearo, in light of your role in recent events, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since last we spoke, a curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of XIV, the pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. This missive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limsa Lominsa deems worthy of enciphering is like to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none among us can make sense of the message. In cases such as this, I am told the Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Baderon and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, into his hand and no other. Do you understand? Alright. So it looks like we have to head back to Baderon. Now, normally I would just teleport back to Limsa Lominsa, but this time we're going to show off the Chocobos. About 6 fights in and had a boss who does teleports sort of like E7S. Interesting. E7, that's the tree, isn't it? Oh no, E7's Eden. The flock of seagulls. Yeah, Eden. I was thinking P7. Alright, so we can go to Limsa Lominsa. It's going to take 2 minutes and 5 gifts. So here you guys go. Classic Chocobo theme. Fuck you, Fate. It started the song over. Oh no, it didn't. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we gotta go see Baderon, who is just up here. Oh, an interesting thing here, guys, is you see down there, you can actually see the Aetheryte from up here, which is kind of neat. You can't see the other players that are surely gathered around it, because technically they're in another zone, which is lower Lanasia, but still pretty cool. Oh, I missed what he said. I accidentally clicked it. Ahoy there, Mearo! Upram laid out the entire tale for me. Poor Sod was still feeling at his old man's part in the business, but at least you kept the victory from being sunk before she sailed. And for that, I owe you me thanks. You've really made a name for yourself here in Limsa, lass. Folk know that when they need something doing. Eh, you need something doing? Something doing? And what might that be? Whatever language this missive is written in, it is one you're not familiar with. Arcane Epistle. You want someone to read a message written funny letters for you? And Kim thought I might know a man as could? Well, let's see it then. I reckon I might know a candy bugger who can read stuff like this. Ugly sot by the name of Baron. You know, you're like one of me regulars now, Mearo. You never let me down yet, and Navigator helped me. I reckon I can trust you. Gib thought it was right to want this message deciphered. We've got us some trouble brewing, and no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. As you guys can see, stuff's starting to heat up now. We got pirates causing shit. Good to have you aboard, lass. Now then, where to start? We get a ring for this. Ooh, Baron has asked for a trusted adventurer. We got cookies and cream protein shake today. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know where your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders you prized from the cold dead hands of his mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagan letters, lass. And I should know, I've gutted more fishback messengers than I can count. It gets worse though. The plan to blow up the Victory is all in here, right down to the fine detail. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of elves in western Lanasia, then hit the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the Victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates. 'Twas a key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. Anyway, intrigue. But if I'm reading this alright, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw you was on to them, rushed in to do the job, and buggered it up. Them tattoo page bastards, as they was paying Albert's old man. They're with the Serpent Reavers, right? But none of their crew was there, was they? Did they have somewhat better to do, or what? Seven L's! I've got it all backwards. That mess at the Victory. That was meant to be the bloody distraction. The fistbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. That's a bit... this bit about raising L in Western Lanasia, that's where it'll be. Summit tells me Swift Perch is about to get it, and it hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commodore Reyno at the Coral Tower and tell him he's in for a busy day. Oh, and give him an hand, eh? You can be sure he'll need one. You remember last night in the raid when a bunch of us turned into jobs and that one guy was a big jobling? Yeah. The big job. When Drake say hello to Mearo Apprentice. The fuck is Rainer? Oh, he's up in Coral Tower. Well, no. You like that game, Sam? I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's always fun. Alright. Nah. Locked. That's the quest we're gonna work on in 30 minutes or so. Well, 20 minutes now, but... Hey there, Rainer. Yes, I'm Rainer. He must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You ought to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the Victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? You've been an urgent message from Baron. I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet morning are about to be cruelly dashed. Tell me, what is afoot? A small slip of paper with drowning wench proprietor Baudron's 10 fingers, unintelligible writing scrawled all about it. An assault on Swift Perch, but we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. Even so, it'd be foolish to discount the possibility. Battleron is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is to where to send them. While I concur with Battleron's assessment that the attack on the Drydocs was intended as a diversion, Swift Perch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commodore, sir! Report. It's the Sahagin, sir. They've mounted a large-scale assault on South Tidegate and threatened to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin, which means there's every chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Switchperch vulnerable to pirate traders. It is at times such as these that I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us, but wishes will avail us not. Prentice, you must serve in their absence. Make for Switchperch with all haste, and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Alright. Mearo's here. We're gonna teleport over to Switchperch because I am not walking there. I could just take a boat to one of the other cities, but I'm not gonna do that. Jake, I will fight you. Anyway, what are you doing? Why aren't you on Overwatch or WoW? Alright. Oh look, we got another one of these events to take place. Commodore Raynor sent word we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Switchperch. It was built by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish-fancying scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody ilm, you hear me? Got it. You got it. Here they come! Yeah, now, I thought all them yellow jacket worms was meant to be busy. That useless scrag ain't followed the plan, has he? Now what? Pull back and wait for the Sahagin brothers? Piss on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or it'll be your blood that stains Lord Leviathan's altars. The yellow bellies you can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs will be crushed under the full might of the Serpent Reavers. Seems Switchperch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word of our victory, so no word at all. For Limsa Lominsa! I'll cut to all your yellow bellies and dance on your gizzards. the bastards! Come on, then! Kill this diviner. Alright, you scurvy bastards, here's the trick to make you soil your britches. Hey, I got a achievement. Dweller of the Abyss, your master calls! Heed me words, and smite me foes. Is that a bloody void scent? Hold steady, lads. Keep on pummeling him. He can't take much more of this. Summon a blind man. Oh, he dead. Born from the Heavens is a very popular track in FF14, by the way. That's the music that was just playing for that. Well fought. The Reavers are beaten and scattered. It'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, and there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. That was the first dude who was a sack of shit about to us when we got off the boat. At the beginning of the game. Oh, look at this. The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. That E12S time stop mechanics. Your being, very being, imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. I don't remember these guys appearing so early in the story, so this must be a change for... But again, maybe they did in this story. In the Limsa one. Buster Gargoyle does not want to walk. Right as the venom eats its way through your veins. I'm not gonna do that. Oh shit. Look up here in the distance. A fearsome opponent against whom you shall not stand alone. An unwelcome guest. No matter. All shall fall before me. No mortal should possess such strength. His power wanes, afford him no chance to recover. Get fucking wrecked, dude. That the wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons, did he say? Then it is as I feared. They are known as the Bringers of Chaos, or Asians, to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. This is happening much earlier than I remember. Pardon? You would know if we Charlians have encountered Ascians before? I've never spoken to you in my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. Are you alright, lass? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those reavers were the ones spiriting the folks away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Y'shtola. Please, give our regards to the Scions. I am glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spate of abductions. The threat of your fate forms a part of a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we'll be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Raynor. Well, look at that. Oh, that crystal's not long for this world. It's amazing that nobody else could see that, so I'm wondering if only Mearo can see those. Alright, let's go back to Coral Tower. Still, very cool. We're getting some more story in, which is always fun. Right. I keep forgetting, it's not called Coral Tower on the Aetheryte, it is called the Marauders Guild. Prentice, eagerly have I awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, a strong spirit, and sound judgment. Would that Limsa Lominsa had more of your like. Or ilk. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Eorze's greatest adventurers. It is but a matter of time. Clearly, Bataran's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's events? Such victories bear retelling. This is his sly way of telling us that he wants a debriefing. Y'shtola has been working with us for quite some time, you see. And she was only too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Limsa Lominsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory, the small matter of your deeds at Swiftperch, you have too proven yourself a valued friend of the Thalassocracy. Admiral! Oh shit. May I present to you Admiral Blofiswin.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all? Ha! Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Baderon and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the woman who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast!
Oh, and don't be late. Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Look at that, we got a Lominsan ring. Alright. We're gonna get new shoes, dress shoes. Ooh. Commodore Rayner wishes to speak with you regarding the forthcoming banquet. I'm not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It is a highly coveted honor, why even the officers under her direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But I will not deny that you've earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in service of the philosophy have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all your efforts, a nod to your many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of this moment yet to sink in? Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Limsa Lominsa. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize that you will require attire suitable for the occasion. I suggest you visit the wench and see what Baderon can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. Okay, well, we got a few minutes until break, so let's start up this quest. Look at that. Not only are things picking up in the story, like, you know, gaining some steam here, they're also quick to recognize my efforts and reward me. Which is nice. Now I just gotta figure out how to solve this audio distortion problem, and we should be okay. Again, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's causing it, but I will delve deeper into figuring it out. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. Well, if it ain't Mearo of Limsa's guest of honor, hobnobbing with the high and mighty now, is it? I tell you, lass, I damn near snorted ale at me nose when I heard the news. You come a long bloody way, you have, and that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure, you'll not want for decent grub. These banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. There's a grand chance to feel your belly bursting with fine and, more importantly, free food. But we can't have you turning up in your shite-caked adventuring gear. No, the hero of the hour needs a touch of refinement about her. If only to stop folk complaining when she stuffs her face with cake. Take yourself over to the Octet and speak with Janasim of the Bruguer Consortium. She'll furnish you with some ladylike to wear. I've already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods and then bring them back here so I can tell you what's what. Alright. Where is this? She's in the lower decks. Right there, okay. We just need to teleport down to the 8th right plaza. Alright, let's go to the 8th plaza. Yep. I guess I could have just taken the elevator down. May have been faster. Doesn't really matter though, we're both. Good day, miss. I assume you're the underdressed lady Bateron mentioned. I see he was not exaggerating. I've chosen these especially for your debut in polite society. Fear not, I'm certain you'll absolutely adore them. Okay. Show the Raxel-line box to Bateron. I appreciate them telling Mearo that she doesn't look good, but I don't know, this outfit looks pretty good, right? It's matching colors, materials. I think it looks decent. Been to see Janassim, have you? Let's add that box then. Here we go. Nice pair of dress shoes for you. Alas, might have had much else to her name, but so long as she's got a decent pair of shoes on her feet, there ain't nowhere she can't go. Think of them as a gift from me and all the other folks you've done right along the way. Aye, 'tis a very moving gesture, I know. Don't go welling up on me. Wouldn't do for Limsa Lominsa's new era to turn up at the banquet soaked in her own tears and snot. Anyway, this is your gob sorted. Now you just need to settle your nerves, tell me when you're ready, and I'll tell you where you're meant to go. Alright, ladies and gents. We're gonna put on our dress shoes and we're gonna do this quest. That's the last thing we do before break. Look at that. Bateron wants you to let him know when you're ready to depart for the banquet. You ready then, are you? Good. The banquet will be starting soon. If you had waited any longer, I'd considered it be civic duty to be over the head with and drag you there. Now, make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up, alright? Carrying them won't do no good. They're meant to make you look like a lady. Remember, not a lady's bleeding lackey. As for directions, the feast be held on the bridge, in the Admiral's briefing room. Speak to Zenthale in the Bulwark Hall, and he'll show you the way. Just keep that head held high, lass. After everything you've done for Limsa, you've got a good reason to be proud. And don't let no eyeborn bugger tell you different. Alright. Nope, we want to go to the Bulwark Hall. Holy shit, here are Callian mixed with E9S squares. That'd be insane. Here's where we gotta go, Xantium. Dress shoes, fancy dress shoes. An adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh, now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come on, adventurer, I'll show you to the briefing room. Look at these people dancing. Hey, Stola's here. And Rainer.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, join me now in honoring this woman for her services to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect her on her journey, till sea swallows all. These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, Our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow. This is one of the crystals of light.
By the Navigator.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not, of a towering crystal? You bathed in her light.
Y'ashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations, as once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the Primals. When the Garlean Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe. In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The Yellow Serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the White Wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells!
The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Sogini Muese Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imarat way, Kiskat Toga Hats Waddledorns. Sis nigem. Fistun the only lamb rights a die torn.
Morning, sunshine. What happened? You don't remember then. You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. I had to carry you back to the wedge myself. Well, I say carry, it was more of a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Anyway, don't fret. It's little wonder you was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Xanthiel and he'll let you into the command room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I'm told old Mev was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last time. I doubt she'd look kindly on it if you repeated the trick. Yeah, like I said, we're just gonna turn in this quest and then exit. Alright, so this is actually a good place to leave it as far as that goes. So we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back to stream for the last 30 minutes or so, where we're going to do the quests up here in Coral Tower. So give me a moment, I'll be right back, and then we will go on to some side adventures.